Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about a super underrated but incredibly powerful feature inside GoHighLevel, task management. If you've ever struggled with staying on top of follow-ups, assigning tasks to your team, or making sure no lead slips through the cracks, this feature is going to change the way you work. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create, assign, and automate tasks inside GoHighLevel, so your workflow runs smoothly, without you having to micromanage anything. Let's get started. So, where do you find the task management system? It's inside the Contacts section of your GoHighLevel account. At the top, you'll see a Tasks button. Clicking on it takes you to the Task Management dashboard, where you'll see every task, which contact it's assigned to, and which employee is responsible for it. You'll also find filtering options so you can sort tasks by assignee, due date, and status, pending, complete, or all. This makes it super easy to stay organized, especially if you're managing a team.
So when you think, okay, where is the task management feature? It is going to be in the contacts section of your account. Then you'll see at the top a button for tasks. When you click on that, it will take you to your task management list. In this list, you'll see an overview of all the tasks, which contacts it is assigned to, as well as which employees is the task assigned to also. Then you'll see on the right-hand side, you have the status where you can see this one here is marked as complete, this one is not. At the top here, you can see you could filter it by the contact. If you're looking for a specific task within a certain person's profile, then you can filter it by assignee, so your team, the status of the task, if it's pending or complete, or if you want to just choose all. And then you can sort by the due dates, ascending order, due dates in ascending order, the date added in ascending order, and the date added in descending order. And this little button on the right is just a refresh button. Click on it, it will just refresh your screen. Then you can also search by an individual task name or...
Let's create a task from scratch. In the top right corner, click New Task. Now let's say you want to follow up with a webinar attendee and offer them a free consultation. You'll enter a title like Follow Up with October Webinar Attendee and add a short description explaining that they should be contacted via email with a consultation offer. You can set a due date, choose an exact time, and even select AM or PM to schedule the task at the perfect moment. Once that's done, hit save and boom, the task is set. Now you need to assign it. Simply select an employee. In this case, I'll assign it to myself, then choose the contact associated with this task. Let's say the webinar attendee is John Doe. Select the contact, hit update, and now the task is officially live. It will appear in the list with all details, who it's assigned to, who the task is about, and its status.
Name or contact right over here. Okay, so let's dive into how do you actually create a task. So it is super simple. You just come to the screen button in the top right, click on New Task. So I'm just going to create the title here. So we want to follow up with a webinar attendee and offer them a consultation call. And then in the description, we're going to say that the person that we're going to assign this task to reach out to the attendee from the October 2024 webinar and send them an email offering a free consultation call to discuss their business needs. From there, we can set the due date. So this is really cool because let's say you only want your assignee to take action a week from now. You can set it where it is a week, they click done, and also adjust it by specific times, and then of course AM or PM. But for now, let's just do it the next day. Then in the bottom right, we're going to click on save. Great, so now it is saved for Friday, October 18, and now we want to assign an employee. So who is going to be doing this task? So for now, I'm going to assign myself, but then we're going to assign the contact. Who are we going to be doing this task for? So we're going to click on contact and choose our dummy contact, John Doe, and click update. You'll see that the task has been added. It shows you the name as well as the description, who the contact is set for, as well as the assignee. Then you'll see it will be...
Once you create a task, the assigned employee gets notified automatically. To customize notifications, go to Settings, My Staff, click on the employee, scroll down to Notification Settings. You can choose whether they receive notifications in-app, via email, or SMS. You can even set reminders for tasks, like sending a 15-minute or one-day alert before the task is due. This is a game changer for keeping your team on track.
It'll be marked as not complete, which is perfect. So when you create a new task, then a notification is going to be sent to that individual assignee's phone or email. And the way to configure that is to go to your settings, go to my staff, and then go to your assignee or an employee, click on edit, and you'll see right at the bottom here, notification settings. Then you'll see a task notifications section. You can adjust whether you want that assignee or employee to receive an in-app notification, an email notification, or an SMS. So to change that, just toggle on whatever system you want. Then you can also set a reminder for that task, whether you want them to get a notification 15 minutes before an upcoming task. You can change it to days and hours also. And then once you're happy, just click on save at the bottom here. It will update.
Let's say your assignee is ready to complete the task. They can either go to the tasks list, find the task, and manually mark it as complete, or click directly on the task, which opens the contact's profile, showing all related tasks. From there, they can mark it as done in one click. It's that simple.
Update. Let's say you want to now take action, or your assignees want to see their specific task. They can just come to assignee, filter it by their specific task, click apply, and you'll see that I now have to complete this task. Okay, so how do you complete it? Firstly, you can do it the long way by going to the contact and then doing the task and then coming back here and clicking on this little button to mark it as completed. But an easy way is just to click on the actual task. And when you click on it, a new browser will open where it takes you straight to that contact card of John Doe. You'll see the tasks related to that contact. So you can see now I said follow up with John Doe and offer a consultation call. There's the description, there's the due date, and it is assigned to me. Then I can also edit it over here and then delete it here too. But let's say I've sent my email to him and I've offered him a consultation call. Then I just click on this little check mark and it disappears. You'll see here at the top, you also have another filtering option inside the actual contact. This is specifically now for John Doe, where if I change the user or the pending, let's say to completed, it will show you the task that you just completed. Pretty simple.
And if you're on mobile, you can do the exact same thing through the Lead Connector app. Any task you create on desktop syncs to mobile, so your team can stay productive on the go.
Pretty simple. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you how to do it from your mobile device as well. If you're inside your Lead Connector or HighLevel app, you're going to go into your app, go to the correct sub-account. Then in the top left, you'll see those three lines. Click on it and you'll see any task that you created inside of your desktop will also reflect onto your device and also vice versa. So you'll see here, I have the follow-up webinar attendee task that I created. If I click on it, I can mark it as complete, edit task, or view contact information. If I click on view contact information, then I'll just see who that task is assigned to and any details regarding that person. And again, at the top, you have more filtering options. And then at the top right, you'll see another filter option if you want to dive a bit deeper and filter it by assignee status, as well as sorting it by the different due dates. Then if you want to create a task from your phone, you can just click in the bottom right corner, that plus. Once you do that, it will take you to the same page as what you just did on the desktop. And then click on save in the bottom right corner and the task will automatically be added. All right.
Now let's take things to the next level. Instead of manually creating tasks, let's automate the entire process. Go to automations and create a new workflow. Add a trigger. For example, when a contact moves from lead to prospect in your pipeline. Set an action to automatically create a task for a team member to follow up. Assign the task, set a due date, and save. Now, every time a lead moves into the prospect stage, GoHighLevel will automatically assign a follow-up task. No manual work needed. This is how you create a seamless workflow that ensures no lead falls through the cracks.
Added. All right, now I'm going to jump into how can you create and assign a task automatically through the automation. So to do that, you're going to come to automation in the left-hand panel. Then we're going to create a new workflow. So you're going to click the create workflow. You can say start from scratch. Let's say you want to set up an automation that when a contact is moved from a lead to a prospect in the pipeline, that an automatic task is created and assigned to your specific employee to complete. So to do that, you can come to your automation, make sure you name it at the top. And what you want to do is add a trigger. In this case, I'm saying that when a contact card is changed to a different pipeline status, then the task is going to be created. So I'm going to type in your pipeline and click on pipeline stage changed. So once you click on workflow trigger, we're going to say that when the contact card is changed to a different stage in the pipeline, a task is going to be created. So to do that, click on add filter, select in pipeline, select your pipeline. I'm going to select our simple pipeline and then add another filter to say that the pipeline stage is moved from lead to conversations. Let's just say that one. Then click on save trigger in the bottom right. Once you do that, we want to now create an action because notice this is triggered, this is going to happen. To do that, click on the plus button. We're going to say add task. We're going to name it new follow-up task. We're going to say follow up with, and then we're going to add a custom value to say the contact's full name. So follow up with John Doe. Then we're going to say in description, contact John Doe to offer him a free consultation. Then we're going to assign that task to an employee, and this is going to be me. And then we're going to say the due date is in 1 day. We're going to save action. Once you do that, you want to click at the top right, publish, and then click on save. So now we're saying when the contact is moved from lead to conversation, this task is going to fire. All right, and then you're done with the automation. By the way,
And that's your full rundown of GoHighLevel's task management feature. We covered everything, from creating tasks manually, managing them on mobile, to automating follow-ups with workflows. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments. Also, tell me, what's one automation you'd love to set up in your business? I'd love to hear your ideas. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more GoHighLevel tips. See you in the next one.